A new president takes the oath of office Monday. Ahead of Donald Trump's swearing in, there are growing concerns about the possibility of mass deportations. Immigration was a key issue for many voters in the past election. Our Sabrina Franza live for us in the Loop with a closer look at how Chicago is preparing. Sabrina?
Joe, there is a lot of fear and uncertainty in the immigrant community ahead of Monday, and confidence among supporters of the former and incoming president that he'll fulfill his campaign promise of mass deportations. Both groups getting ready for significant policy changes.
They were going to use Chicago as a model, an example of going after people, members of our community, the first couple days of this new administration.
Mary Meg McCarthy is the executive director of the National Immigrant Justice Center, which provides legal aid for immigrants and asylum seekers. She says she's taking incoming President Trump's new border czar, Tom Homan's, words seriously.
We're going to start right here in Chicago, Illinois.
In a visit to Chicago's Northwest Side a few weeks ago, he said he'd return with immigration and customs enforcement.
Talking about mass deportations and that Chicago was ground zero.
Now McCarthy says they've had 49 requests for their Know Your Rights presentations ahead of the inauguration Monday.
They are now equipped to understand what their legal rights are, that they don't have to open the door to their home unless there is a signed warrant, signed by a judge, and that they have an opportunity to see that warrant.
Homan also recently appeared on CBS's Face the Nation.
We know where a lot of criminals are. They've been prevented from arresting, that we're going to arrest starting day one. As far as being in jails and prisons, we would love to work in local jails, but sanctuary cities won't allow us into those jails.
Chicago is a sanctuary city, and so local law enforcement is not able to assist them in deporting people. Still, immigration experts believe those most at risk are undocumented people that already have a removal or a deportation order, have had an encounter with the criminal legal system, or have missed an asylum hearing.
The real issue is going to be when they don't show up to their asylum cases, which there's no doubt in my mind. The far majority, if not all of them, aren't going to show up for their asylum cases.
Alderman Nick Sposato supports President Trump. He and others attended Homan's visit.
I'm very hopeful that we're going to get back on the right track. I think it's going to be a lot harder than the president or Homan think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a very difficult task.
There has not been any official word on if or when ICE agents will be here in Chicago, but immigrant advocates say regardless of an official plan, they're preparing anyway. We're live in the Loop. Sabrina Franza, CBS News, Chicago.
Sabrina, thank you.